Good day, everyone. I want to welcome you all once again to this channel. You guys know what we do here. So somebody in this group has been on my neck for quite a while now, because if you remember, I there is an update I posted that I'm going to take you guys on how to actually use a picture as a background. If you remember, what we have been doing is how to use a normal color um, as your background color. So in today's video, I've been making promises. In fact, she has chatted me for quite a while, more than 3 4 times. I've been postponing it because of my busy schedule. So today I just said, although I've already posted the code in the group chat, but today I said let me particularize it for you guys to see. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys on how you can actually use a picture as your background. I've already had my page set up. I've created my root folder. I know where my picture is. This is just the preliminary aspect which we have treated so many times, so I'll be going back to that. So now what I'll do is just for me to input my HTML skeleton, which I know, even if you are not even coding and you are in this group, you must have known what HTML skeleton is. So as you can see, I already have my HTML skeleton handy. So now I want to save and preview. Let's see what the background of our coding environment is going to look like. As you can see, I'm having a white background. So now I want to first of all demonstrate how you can actually use the conventional color before we now move to the image aspect. So what I'll do, I'll activate my cursor immediately in the body tag, then give it a little space, then I'll type my bg color, then equal to black, then I'll save it and refresh. Save, then preview. So as you can see, our background is now black color. Okay, now let's see how you can actually use an image to save to an image as background color of your page. So now you have to take note of the location of the image. Are you having it in the same folder as your HTML file, or your images are in another folder? This is a very important aspect, which I'm sure we've done this several times. So like I always say, when you are working with images, you need to take note of two things: the extension of the image. It can either be .png, .jpg, .jpeg, and others. Then you also need to take note of the location of that image. In my own case, I'm having the image in the same location as my HTML file. Okay, now, so this is what you do: background is equals to the name of that image. The name of my own image is images, and my extension is jpeg. Then I'll save and I'll preview. So as you can see, I'm having the hamster combat image as my background. So whatever it is I'm typing, or that comes in my body now, it will be on top of this image. Even if I switch from the phone method to the system method as it is shown on the screen, I'll still be having the image as my background. But if you observe something here, we are having the image repeated, so that if you want to take out this repetition, you will have to use the CSS. But you have to understand that what we use here is just the conventional HTML tag. So now let's see how we can use the HTML, the CSS, which is a more advanced form of styling our web page. Then we'll also look at how we can remove this repeated image. So now, as you can see on the screen, I have rolled back what I did earlier. So if I preview now, I'm still going to have my default white background. So what I'm going to do now is I'll be using CSS, and when you are using CSS, it comes with other configuration which we are going to deal with in the video. So now you all know that I will start with my styling, which is equals to open your double quotes. Then we are going to have background image, background under the center score image equal to, then URL. The URL simply means that you are defining the location of your image. Then my URL, you open bracket, then comes the images, that is the name of the image, followed by the extension. If you are having your image in a folder, you already know how to deal with that. For example, now let me save this. For example, if I'm having it in a folder named img, the img will come here first, followed by /, then the name of the folder. And I told you, in my own case, I was having the image in the same folder I'm having my HTML elements, my HTML file f1. So I'll take out the img folder, then I'll preview. Wow, what's the problem? Style background image is equals to, okay, I mistakenly took out the L, URL image.jpg. So now, as you can see, I'm having the hamster combat image as my background image, but unfortunately we are still having it repeated as it is when we use HTML, which we are trying to resolve using the CSS. So now the next thing is I'm going to add another extra layer of attributes to achieve this. So what I'll do, my semicolon, then I'll introduce another one which is referred to as background repeat. Background repeat. So my background repeat will now be equal to no repeat, no repeat, no center center dash, then repeat. So when I save now and I preview, I should have that repetition taken off. But what's happening? You're having only a single image. That's why I told you earlier that we are going to introduce some extra layer of attributes. So we've introduced two now. So what we'll do, there is another attribute we are going to use to resolve this. So now I'll just create another space, then background size, I'll set the size to be cover. Background size will be equals to cover, because I want the image to be a single image, but it will cover the entire background of my working environment. So when I save now and I preview, I should have the image covering my entire web page. So as you observe, I'm having a single image covering my web page. So if I switch to the laptop mode, you still see it covering the entire page. So what we are going to do now, we are going to introduce another attribute again that will center the image. So instead of you having it one side, that it actually cuts away the remaining one. So what we'll do, we'll just simply introduce another one again, referred to as background position. Background position is equal to center. Then I'll save, then just save, and then I'll preview, so you can see the image is being centralized. So this is just a simple way for you to choose image as your background. So let me just go and type some things in my body. Let's say welcome to my site. Let's see if it will actually appear on the image as it is when we use the normal color. As you can see, it is there. Welcome to my website. Welcome to my website. So thank you very much for taking your time to go through this lecture. If you have any question, drop it in the chat room. So for those of us that will be joining through YouTube, I'm going to drop the WhatsApp, the Telegram, and the WhatsApp group link in the description. So if you want to join the class, you can simply click the link to join. And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so. Like, share, invite your friends, and as you do so, may Almighty God reward you abundantly. Thank you very much.